Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney and today we're going to start talking about fall and our fall wardrobes and some ready-to-wear inspiration with patterns and fabric and all that kind of fun and exciting things that I know you guys enjoy. But before we get started, I also wanted to put really quickly, speaking of getting ready for fall and getting our closets and stuff ready, I'm going to be part of a one-day Zoom webinar on August 26th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But it's going to be a panelist of, I think there are, 6 or 7 of us, I think, that are going to be speaking. The event is called Supercharge Your Style. Sorry, I've got it on my phone. I just want to make sure I get the verbiage correct. Supercharge Your Style, how to create an easy-to-dress closet with less stress. So basically, this is a one-day event for women who want to supercharge their style this fall. The focus will be stepping up your style through expert tips on discovering your signature style, creating the perfect wardrobe, closet clean-out, dressing age-appropriate, body confidence, and putting together easy outfits. I'm going to be speaking specifically on measurements and how to shop online with your measurements, also sewing. I'll be talking obviously about sewing too, and the importance of tailoring your garments, whether you're doing it or having someone else do it, and just the importance that fit plays in our overall wardrobes. So if you would like to attend that, it is a completely free event. You just have to sign up to get the link and all that stuff, and I will have that link down below if you are interested. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited and so glad that Shannon asked me to be a part of it. Shannon April is a stylist and she's kind of the, she's the person that's putting this all together. So very happy that she asked me to participate in that. Now I have had a couple of emails of people asking if it would be available, like recorded and available later, you know, if some people are traveling, or one person was in Australia and just the times weren't going to work at all, like the middle of the night for them. So I have reached out to Shannon. I thought I read that for the people that were signed up to attend that the recording would be available, but I may have just completely made that up in my head. So I have sent an email to Shannon asking her that question, so I will let you guys know as soon as I know. But if you'd like to go ahead and sign up, it is free, and I do have the link down below. Okay. Let's talk about some fall outfits. Fall is my favorite time. It's very interesting. You know, this summer, in the spring, I was very much, I feel like my colors that I've been working with are very vibrant and bright. And after I got my Distashify haul in, which if you guys saw that video, I have like a waxed cotton that I'm making like kind of a rain jacket out of. And then I've got a cashmere wool that I'm going to be mixing with a Pendleton wool flannel to make myself a little jacket. Anyway, it's all very much like terracottas and peach and a little bit more of my neutrals, kind of the camel-y colors, which is funny because that is very much what the fall capsule wardrobe was last year on the everyday style, and I went more bright colors because that's what I was feeling last fall. So it's just kind of funny that I was looking at the things that I'm wanting to make and things that I'm going to be carrying over from summer. Quite a bit of my stuff, actually, I think I'll be able to carry over and be transitional for fall from my summer wardrobe that I will be sharing with you guys here at some point. But anyway, I think I'm going to be going a little more muted. Although that being said, I do have some bright color going on here with the ready-to-wear outfits that I have picked. So we'll see. It could also just be my current mood. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have my laptop here open so that I can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll go through everything, including patterns to match. Sorry, eyeball. Patterns to match, as well as fabrics to help you recreate as close as I could to a lot of these outfits. So let's get started, because these videos can be very long. You guys know how I love to chat. Okay. Dress number 1. My sister introduced me to the brand Farm Rio, oh gosh, maybe a little over a year ago. She loves their clothes. They're a little pricey, you know, they're not like designer pricey. They're not like $1,000 dresses, but dresses are like $250, $300. So on the pricier end, but the stuff is so cool. They do a lot of embroidery, a lot of bright colors. And this is a Farm Rio dress that I just thought was beautiful. They do a ton of print mixing. And so I thought that would just be so fun. Number one, if you had like, fabrics that just like scraps that, you know, you start noticing, oh, these things all kind of go together. Now I will say a lot of times with print mixing, I'll pop the picture of the dress up here, but with print mixing, they tell you, you know, do different scales, you know, do like a large print scale with a smaller print scale and, you know, one not as busy. But the whole thing with this Farm Rio dress is literally, it's just chaos. It's just bright color chaos. And I couldn't really even tell how many different fabrics they had on this dress. But for the pattern, I've gone with McCall's 7925. I've also tried to be more conscious of putting in, gosh, I tell you, my eye is absolutely fine until I sit in front of these lights and it just dries right out. Sorry. I've tried to be more conscious of picking some Big 4 patterns as well. I've had a couple of people ask about that in past videos that I've done of these. And I don't really know why I kind of got away from them. I just kind of did. So I've tried to be more conscious of choosing both Big 4 and indie patterns when I do these types of videos. So this pattern's been around for a while, but it just fits so well with kind of that V-neck. It's got a button down the front. You could easily, I think this dress does have tiers. Maybe, if I can open it up. It does have one tier, but I mean, it'd be pretty easy just to make a shorter length dress and just add more tiers if you wanted. But I've gone with 3 Atelier Jupe fabrics, all from StyleMaker Fabrics, and they're all in their rayon. And they are very loud and they are be very chaotic together, but the colors are all kind of the same in all of them. I would say that 2 of them are a large scale print and the other one's probably, I would say, a medium scale print. But I think that this, you could really get a close look. I mean, you're gonna see that it would be very loud and very in your face, but this could be kind of fun if it was all in one garment, what that would look like. And it's a different color palette. I mean, the gal's dress obviously has a lot more reds and stuff in it. I just couldn't find anything quite like that. But I thought that this would give you kind of a similar feel. And I don't know, there was just something about mixing those patterns that, yeah, just kind of made me happy. I will say, if you are picking from like a designer line, so this is like Atelier Jupe. All 3 of these fabrics are the same designer. A lot of times you can get a similar colorway, especially if it's like the same, you know, design release. You'll have like similar colors that are crossing over. So I think that's probably, if you're wanting to do something a little different, just kind of look through things that way as well to get a close color match while shopping online. All right, dress number 2. I just think that this outfit is adorable. I could see myself wearing this so stinking often, especially as we go from summer into the fall. And actually I have this fabric for this dress. So this is the outfit. It's this adorable little drop waist dress with this little jacket. And I love both of these pieces actually really a lot. But for the dress, excuse me, the dress pattern, I have gone with the Chalk and Notch Wren top and dress. I made this, actually made the dress for a kit for Minerva, last spring, this previous spring, it's been a bit. It is so cute. And if you are a rectangular body shape like myself with a short waist, a drop waist dress is just lovely. And it's such a cute dress. Now I think when I made my dress, I did the longer sleeves, but I guess I'd made the top as well with the longer sleeve. I made that for my birthday. So this must have been like maybe the beginning of the year that I made this, because I remember I made it the top for myself for my birthday in like a red fabric with white hearts on it, because my birthday is the day after Valentine's Day. So I must have made this at the beginning of the year. But anyway, the pattern also comes with kind of a short lantern sleeve, and I think I would do the dress with a short sleeve, because actually this dress does have a short sleeve. I think this is from Loft. As always, there is a link in the description box that'll take you back to the Pinterest board, and you can go back to the origin of all of these inspiration pictures if you wanted to buy something instead of making it yourself, which obviously totally fine. You could totally do that. So yeah, for the fabric, I've gone with the Summer Flowers Viscose Rayon from June and Lou. I have this fabric and I've been getting ready to make myself something up with it. And I was gonna make myself the Cadence dress, but I think I may do this instead because this is just so stinking cute. And I don't know, maybe I will do the long sleeves on it for myself. I don't know. we'll see. But I really think I may use this pattern because I own the pattern. I've done the alterations to it that I need to do. Chalk and Notch patterns do have a B cup front and a CD cup front, and so I can use the CD cup front. It fits me really well. Has buttons down the front that stop at that gathered tier that's there at the bottom. But for the jacket, I have gone with the Fiber Mood Avril jacket. I think that, oh bless you, Gidget, that this is kind of perfect. It is kind of a cropped anorak style jacket. Obviously it's got the drawstring at the bottom, which if you look at the inspiration picture the girl has, she does have drawstring around the waist. She just doesn't have it cinched in. So I think you could get a very, very close similar look here. And I mean, yeah, the pockets are a little different, and I think that this is a hidden button placket instead of a hidden zippered placket, but you could probably also change that out pretty easily if you wanted to. And for the fabric, I've gone with the Tinsel Twill, this bottom weight Tinsel Twill. I've used it before in the olive colorway from Stylemaker Fabrics. I have made joggers out of this, but I think it would make such a good little jacket like this, so you'd have a little bit of drape and such an easy transitional piece just to throw on. I'm really feeling that this whole outfit's gonna happen, so I'll have to buy more of this Tinsel Twill, I think. I don't think I have anything similar to that in my stash. I will look, but I don't think I do. But I do have the other fabric, and I've got that pattern, so this really may happen. Okay, for look 3. Again, this is another Farm Rio shirt. I just think it's so much fun. They basically use just 2 different fabrics, and it is, oopsie. Sorry, I have to turn my ringer off. It is, I think just 2 different fabrics, and they've done like half of the shirt and then, you know, played around with the placket and stuff. For the pattern, I've gone with Simplicity 1538. I have made this. This is a really great shirt pattern, actually. I did have to do a full bust adjustment and all that kind of stuff on it, but it's really your standard shirt. And once I did the full bust adjustment, I love the way it fit, and I'd made mine out of a silk crepe de sheen, and it's one of my favorite shirts. I just really love it. But I picked 2, again, I think it's Atelier Jupe fabrics again, but these were from Minerva that I think would be really, really fun. One is a floral and one's like a leopard print with the different colors. I think that would be so fun to do half and half on either side of the shirt. I'm tempted to do this one too. I kind of need to not be buying fabric right now, but God, that's so cute. And I do really like this pattern. Again, I wear my orange one all the time, and it's got a lot of details and stuff in the pattern, which I was surprised when I opened it up on ways that you can finish the button placket and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's a good little pattern. And I just really love that Farm Rio shirt. Okay, next up is this very loose and floaty dress, I think from Madewell. I can't remember. Again, you can go to the Pinterest board and find them for sure. I have just been so obsessed with loose and floaty dresses, especially ones that could take me into the cooler weather. They're just comfortable to throw on. You can layer under them, over them. You know, I think if you get the proportions right, they're very flattering, and they're just easy and comfortable to wear. So I have gone for the pattern. I've chosen the Pattern Emporium Meet You There tiered dress. Obviously the inspiration picture has a V-neck line. This dress has a scoop neckline. You could change that if you wanted to. It's just a matter of changing up. I'm trying to remember. There must be a facing on the front of that dress. But now I can't remember. I know that there is a yoke in the back. Maybe I've just finished it off with bias binding. Yeah, it must just be a bias facing on the inside of that dress. I didn't make it that long ago. But you can do that with V-neck as well. It's just a little trickier in getting that point to line up really nicely there, but it can be done. So you could definitely, or you could draft yourself a facing, or you could fully line the bodice, whatever. But you could, if you really wanted that V-neck line, it would be something easy to do. For the fabric, this is from Stylemaker Fabrics. She has a few different colorways, and it is so stinking cute. It's one fabric, but it is reversible. And now I'm trying to remember if it's a double cotton gauze maybe, but it's got the larger scale gingham on one side and the smaller scale gingham on the other. And I've gone with the color Night. I think it's actually navy, kind of a navy color, but it might be black. But I think that you could mess around with which side you're using for the different tiers. The dress actually has 3 different scales of the gingham, but I think that you could, you know, just mess around with it and just do 2 different ones and get a very similar look. But I think that that's so much fun. And again, she has that in a whole bunch of different colors. If you didn't want to do, you know, this black or navy color, she had lighter ones as well. I don't know, she had maybe 4 or 5 different colorways of this fabric. I just thought it was so cool. And that would be so fun to play around with that effect. All right, next up, I love this sweatshirt, and I think that this would be so much fun to use up scraps. You know, you're sweatshirting or French terry or whatever scraps, often, like what do you do with those? Like you can't really use them for pocket linings. Like maybe you could line another sweatshirt or something with some pieces, that sort of thing. But I think that this like scrap busting sweatshirt is so cute. But what I also love about it is that it does have a couple of pieces of kind of the faux Sherpa that are mixed in with like French terry. So I have picked the Cashmerette Stanton hoodie because this pattern is perfect for color blocking because you've got you have a front piece, you have a lower front, you have your ribbing, you have a different piece for the front pocket, you've got a yoke band here, and then you've got a back and then a lower back and then sleeves and then a hood. You have a lot of different places where you can play with color blocking and messing around with that sort of thing. For the fabric, I also love that pattern, it's such a good pattern. But for the fabric, I have recently used, and I can't wait to share with you what I've made with it, but Minerva has a cotton faux Sherpa fleece kind of material. So it's a like softer fleece on one side, but then it's kind of that nubby, like Sherpa feeling fleece on the other. It is lovely, it comes in quite a few different colors. I just grabbed, I think it's called Petrol, or no wait, that's the ribbing. It's like a pastel green, but again, they have many different colors. So if you are in a certain color family, again, when you're working in a color family, it makes color blocking your scraps and stuff so much easier because things go together. But I just picked a color that was similar to the inspiration, but obviously they've got, I don't know, maybe 10 different colors of this fabric, and it's lovely to work with. And it's cotton. So anyway, really love that. It may be a cotton blend, come to think of it, but it does have cotton in it, and I was surprised. It felt like, you know, squishy and stuff like that, like your typical polyester like fleeces would be. Anyway, it's lovely. And then I've picked the Minerva ribbing that I just really love. I use this on so many things, and I've just gone with a darker kind of, I think this color is called Petrol, green color that you could use. Again, it comes in many different colors if you wanted to go with a different colorway, but I have used this ribbing for some of my Stantons actually, for my red zip-up Stanton and my French terry that has the butterflies and all the bright colors on it. I used the ribbing on that one as well. So anyway, you know how I feel about that pattern. It's such a good one. Okay, look number 6. It is this jacket. Again, what a cute little transitional jacket. And I'm all about this quilted jacket trend that is going, for lack of a better word, that's going around. I also love that this is kind of bomber jacket style, but it has a stand-up collar. This does have welt pockets, but it is missing the ribbing or whatever from the bottom and also from the sleeves. For this jacket, I have gone with the Pattern Scout cozy jacket because I have made this before. I made it for last fall's Style Maker Fabric Style Tour, and I made it in a suede scuba. And basically this version, now it's got patch pockets in the front, but I think that you would get a very similar jacket. You just omit the elastic at the bottom and the elastic at the sleeves, and it would be this jacket. And I have the perfect fabric. I've also purchased this fabric. I've not made anything with it yet. It's for a different project, but it is so cute. It is like, I think it's cotton wadding. I think it's what's called quilted jacket or coating, maybe. Anyway, it comes in many different colors. It has the front and it's reversible. The front and the back are 2 different colors. I have the brick colorway, that's the chocolate brown on the back. Such a cool fabric, and you could recreate this jacket pretty much verbatim. So And then if you, depending on how you finish off your seam allowances, it could be reversible if you wanted to get, you know, fun with that. You know, just do like some flat felled seams, then you could definitely make this jacket reversible. You would have to use a reversible zipper in the front, but that would pretty much be it. Maybe bind your sleeve edges instead of hemming them, and the same with the bottom of the jacket. Yeah, you could make this reversible. Okay, number 7. This, I just thought that this looked so cute and so very transitional. So it's a patchwork denim skirt. This outfit was very expensive. I got this one off Net-a-Porter. But I just thought it was so cute. The patchwork A-line skirt, very standard, with a tennis shoe and a little sleeveless turtleneck. You could put a little jacket over it, a cardigan, whatever, and easily take this into the cooler weather. For the skirt, I've gone with this New Look 6106. It's just a standard A-line skirt pattern. That's really all you want. The fabric is what's going to sing. And Blackbird Fabrics currently has back in stock this patchwork denim that is like perfect for this skirt. You could literally make this exact skirt, I feel like, with this fabric. So, you know, run over there and grab that. It's such a cute little A-line skirt. And for the top, I've chosen the True Bias Nico, which is their turtleneck pattern, and it does have a sleeveless option that's just really, really cute. And I've paired that with a ribbed, I think it's a bamboo ribbing, rib knit from, also from Blackbird Fabrics, that's in an ivory colorway. I think that you could get about as close as possible to this outfit with those pattern fabric pairings. So just really, really cute. Again, really cute for fall. All right, number 8. This is another one that I am going to make up because I also have this fabric. So this is a top from, I don't remember, Talbot's, Loft, J. Jill, can't remember. Anyway, I loved it. I love the little statement sleeve that's on there. This is a button-up shirt. I have chosen the Itch to Stitch Seychelles top for this one. It's not a button-up, it's just a V-neck, but I mean, it would be the same feeling. And I would do the shorter sleeve of the Seychelles in this top as well. Pair it with this viscose from StyleMaker Fabrics, and it is a very close approximation of this top. But I think that this paired with white jeans, I like to take my white jeans into the fall. I think that's a lot of fun. You could put it with some slides, clogs, loafers. Stacked loafers are very in right now. I've had my eye on a few pairs of those. Just very easy to go from the warmer summer months into the fall. Fall can be hot on some days here. Some days it can be cold. It just kind of depends. So having very transitional pieces in our autumn is very important, and I think that you could definitely get very close with that. All right, 2 more. I think this outfit is adorable. It's a slip skirt with a turtleneck and a jean jacket. I mean, it's very simple, but how cute is it? And how great would those pieces be in your closet and easy to mix and match with other things. The slip skirt could be paired with like an oversized sweater that you kind of half tuck, or a sweater vest, which are also very in still. You know, t-shirts, you could do a button up. I mean, I just feel like you could go a lot of ways with this. For the skirt, I've gone with McCall's 7931. I own this pattern. It is a bias cut skirt pattern. It does not have a slit, but I think you could just either add a slit or, you know, you could just leave the side seam open, you know, and finish that off appropriately to give you that slit, or just leave it as is and not have the slit and you might be fine. This skirt does have a midi length version. And for the fabric, I've gone with this viscose from StyleMaker Fabrics again, because I thought it was a very close print match to the skirt on the gal that's here. And then for the jacket, I didn't bother picking, I mean, you could use the Nico top again that you've made in the ivory for the top. And for the jacket, I've gone with the Itch to Stitch Atness, Atenas, Atenas, A-T-E-N-A-S, it's a place, and I know I'm butchering it, jacket. I was a tester for this. It's been out for quite a while now, but it's such a good jean jacket pattern, and it comes with cup sizes. I mean, the drafting's beautiful on it per all Itch to Stitch. It's just a great piece. I made mine out of pairs of jeans that I thrifted, and so it kind of has a little bit of a patchwork feel to it. I love it, but I would like a solid one that's all one color. And Stylemaker Fabrics has this beautiful mid-weight light colored denim. I've made, let's see, a pair of Megan Nielsen Ash, or Dawn jeans out of them for myself that no longer fit. I've got more in my stash actually right now because my daughter wanted a pair for her that I'm going to be using with that. But it's a lovely weight of denim, and it would make a wonderful jacket. Not too heavy, but heavy enough to be a very comfortable denim jacket. All right, the last one is just a piece of clothing that I think would be such a neat statement piece to have in your fall wardrobe, because I did see a lot of faux leather, and I don't think all the fall stuff is out yet in the stores. So, but I did see like some faux joggers or like pull-on pants that are kind of relaxed. I saw faux leather skirts. So I grabbed this one because I just thought it was beautiful. It is a wrap skirt. It may be a faux wrap skirt, and this beautiful kind of camel colored pleather. I have gone with the Vicky So's Alana skirt. I think this is so neat, and it's not an exact match to the inspiration picture, but very close. The faux leather skirt here I also got off Net-a-Porter, so I'm sure it was an arm and a leg. But I think that you could get a very similar feel. And Minerva has some, they say heavyweight pleather, but I was looking at, you know, when you go on Minerva, you can see when other people have used the fabric, and a gal had made a skirt out of it, and it looked great. It was like a fitted mini skirt, so I think this would be perfect. The color that I've chosen is actually their burgundy colorway, but it's a brown. It's a brown, a warm brown that goes just a little bit red. And I think that that pleather, it has a little bit of stretch. The pleather has like 10% stretch, so it'd be very comfortable as well. But I think that paired with the Vicky So's skirt would be such a cute statement piece for fall, and you could pair that with heels, you could pair that with stacked loafers, you could pair that with tall boots, you could pair that with booties, sweaters, sweater vests, cardigans, little jackets. I mean, you could, it would be just a really cool piece to have in your wardrobe, I think, for fall, especially if you are in a business casual work environment. I think that'd be really cool. So there you have it, guys. Those are 10 fall ready-to-wear outfits and the patterns and fabrics you can use to recreate each of them. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I love putting these type of videos together. I love doing the research on these type of videos, and it inspires me and gets my inspiration going and gets me all excited for the new season when I'm even just doing the research part of this. So hopefully you guys feel the same way and enjoy this video as well. All right, Friday I'm going to have, I think Friday's going to be my rayon reveal. All those rayon pieces that I was working on. I think I'm going to have just the final of that. There are 2 more pieces I'd like to get sewn up this week. So we'll see. So hopefully that's gonna be Friday's video. My son, we are almost done with his shoes, so we're gonna have that as a video coming up. He made himself a pair of Nike Air Jordans with a class that we took, online class that we took, and I can't wait to talk to you about all of that. On Sunday, I think tutorial, let's see, we're gonna have another tutorial, and I do want to do print matching, especially large scale print matching. I want that to be one that I do, but I also have a couple of other sewing tutorials that I wanted to kind of squeeze in here at the end of August, because once we hit September, I'm going to be going into pattern hacking on Sundays, because we're going to be doing economical sewing. So yeah, I'm not sure yet what those are going to be. The print matching may get pushed until October. Stay tuned. I will do one, I promise, but stay tuned on that. Okay, I think that that's all I've got for today. Yeah, leave any questions you have down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure you sign up for the webinar. I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun with, again, a lot of really interesting experts in their different fields to help get everyone's style supercharged for the fall. Okay, that's all I've got, guys. Have a great Tuesday, and I will talk to you again on Friday. Oh, also, if you are signed up for one of my in-person classes, the October or the November, and you have not received emails from me for that, would you send me an email, which is down below. It's thewhitney@tomcatstitchery.com. I just want to make sure that everyone's getting all of the information that we have sent out so far. Today an email went out with you picking your color of fabric for your supply kit. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone that has signed up for that got it, and I thought this was the best way for me just to do a blanket. Hey, let me know if you aren't getting the emails. I just got nervous that, you know, maybe some people weren't getting them. Anyway, that's all I've got. Have a great Tuesday. I will see you again on Friday.